Well, hello and happy Earth Day. Welcome to this special Earth Day broadcast from us at Project Earthwork here. My name is Ceryn and I am with the wonderful.
Yolandi!
Yay!
Yay, happy Earth Day, people. So, yeah, we're so excited to be here. We haven't been here this year yet because things have been happening and now we're here. So, and we're very excited to be here today just to celebrate the Earth today and just make some magic in the room with you. So happy days. And we've obviously got some stuff we need to talk about. We've got some announcements to make. So before we get into what we're going to be talking about, let's quickly just cover some like where we're going to be and when we're going to be where.
Let's do some exciting housekeeping because we have two exciting things going on in the next, as we record this, in the next couple of months. And they are both things whereby you can come and play with us in person, which is always exciting, not just with the two of us, but with the lovely Charlie as well. We will be, first and foremost, we will be opening Mind, Body, Spirit London on the
Yes.
22nd of May at the Olympia London. And I can't speak for anybody else, but I can tell you that I have wanted to be on the main stage of this event since I was at best a teenager, I think actually a little girl. And now we are opening the festival. So this is a really, really big deal for me.
Oh.
Um, I'm excited.
And I love that so much. And like having not like lived in the UK or even known about these events until I came here, I'm like, I'm really glad to go with you guys and like do this. So it's going to be amazing. And also for us, it's like, it's such a privilege to be able to bring awareness to working with Gaia, to having the land as part of a big festival, as part of like any events that we do, right? Like, so for us, it's like such a privilege to actually bring people's attention to that, to go like, this is how we want the world to run festivals. This is how we want everyone to actually go, guess what? We're honoring the earth as we are bringing our magic to you in a big place like this, on this big show, all of it, like all of the people there, and the land gets to hold us through it all. So for us, that is like one of the big, like drawing points as well.
And I think that's the thing, isn't it? That traditionally in the industry that we find ourselves in, there's almost been this disconnect from spirit and land or spirit and earth. And, that's with no disrespect to anybody. That's just often the way it's been. And so what's really exciting about this is that we are, as I say, opening the event. And as Yolandi says, that means we are bringing the earth in. But more than that, we've called our workshop or our activation session opening the Gaia Gateway because the aim of this is to open that gateway for the whole event. We are going to set the tone that and set the intention and call in the energies that this event is going to be held by Gaia, is in honor of Gaia, as everything we do is at Project Earthwork, and is going to really sort of connect with those energies. So it's going to be a lot of what you see on these videos, a bit of talking, a bit of channeling, a bit of energy activation. Undoubtedly, you will hear Charlie's beautiful voice singing. It
Yes.
will be all of that energetic activation, and it will all be in such a way that allows for the real anchoring of everything that happens there over that weekend, whether that be, someone else running something there, or whether that be you coming to the event, walking around looking for the perfect crystal, listening to somebody else's talk, doing somebody else's sound bath, all of that stuff. We are setting the intention that it will all be held by and anchored in the earth and through that gateway of Gaia, which is such a, as you say, such a privilege to do, I think.
Yeah, definitely. And then there's something else as well. So that one's in exactly a month from today. So you can get your tickets online. So just you'll see we have links everywhere. So just go and come buy a ticket and come and play with us. Like we're there on Friday morning, first thing. And then the next thing is that we're going to be in Glastonbury and we are going to have a workshop and we have a load of people already coming and we only have a few tickets left. So it's called From Soil to Starfire and we are super excited for this workshop. This is the last one we'll be running in Glastonbury for a while. So if you wanted to come and work with us there, get your ass in there.
And again, it's a really exciting opportunity, I think, because you will be again spending two days with us, which means there will be lots of the usual. There will be meditations, there will be kind of teaching and discussion, there will be energy activations. part of that will be sitting in a room talking together, but also it means we get to go out on the land. And I think our favorite things about these workshops are that we get to go out into the sacred sites. We get to go out into the places where we can really all connect in, and you can put this stuff into practice for yourself. You can be doing these activations in these places where, our ancestors have walked on them for centuries, millennia, longer than there is recorded history. And there's something so beautiful about that. And this one feels really powerful. As Yolandi says, it's going to be our last one in Glastonbury for a little while. But there's also something that, we first did this 2 years ago. And then we had our second weekend last year, and I wasn't there. So for circumstances that, we couldn't avoid. And so consequently, the three of us are back together. So it's gonna be, I think the first year, those lovely people who came the first year had an incredible time, and they were kind of guinea pigs. Last year, the people who came had an incredible, very potent time, and there were two rather than all three of us. This year, if you've ever thought I'm going to come to a Project Earthwork weekend in Glastonbury, this is the one to be at. This one. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. And yeah, there are only a very few spaces left now. So if you do want to join us, then please do and act fast, because if you can still do a payment plan, but I think there's only about 3 weeks left before you'll have to pay for it all as well. So act fast.
Definitely. And I love that, because I'm thinking like, we've ramped it up now. This is like, get ready.
Hell to the yes.
Yeah, amazing. And it's just, again, we love working there, and we love doing, we've got some special things planned as well, which we're not going to reveal yet, but there's some like magical experiences and stuff on the land that we will be taking you to. And like, it was just going to be, and it's always so much fun. And our hashtag is follow the cackle. And that's the thing, because it is about us like also having fun together and enjoying this and really bringing that joy to each other in the land. And it's just freaking magical. So just go and sign up. It's on the Project Earthwork page. Like, just get your ass there, like be with us. We'll love to have you there. So yeah.
And in terms of that sacred site on the land piece, there is one thing in particular that we are not talking about yet. You'll have to watch this space, because we will have another video in the next few weeks with all three of us talking about it. And I do not think I have ever done any sort of ritual work that I have been more excited about than this one thing that's happening. I am literally like, oh my God, it's going to be so exciting. So, I mean, the thing is, we've probably got about another 2 weeks before we actually reveal that. I don't want to be that guy, but places might be sold out by then. So
be that guy and book your freaking ticket.
Book your place, because it's going to be amazing. Oh my God. Anyway.
Okay, so the reason we're here, center ourselves. The reason we're here today is Earth Day. Okay, so let's have a chat about this.
Isn't it funny with Earth Day? Because I think it's really easy to sort of pass it off as just there are 1,000,001 awareness days of different kinds. And even when it comes to anything to do with the earth and nature and the environment, it's really easy to just be like, oh, another one. Oh, another one. And we can do that. We can do that with all of these awareness days. And also, we have to bear in mind that it almost doesn't matter where or how a day started. If it focuses everyone's attention and everyone's energy on something particular, there's a power to it. And when we are all focused on the earth and loving the earth and honoring the earth and all of that stuff, what a power there is to that, and what a beauty there is to that reverence.
Yes. Oh, and as you say that, I'm like, and this is like that collective intention that we want to create here in the room today is about like giving back to her, and like this gratitude, and like, we as powerful sovereign beings have got such a connection up into different places and spaces and energies, and we so often use it for ourselves. But like today we want to give some of that back, because we are so held by her. I mean, like the fact that you're here, the fact that you get to live on this planet, all of that, it's such a blessing. And today we get to thank her for just being the great mother for us all. So it's really special.
Isn't it interesting, because you say that piece there about, we are doing this in service of her, we so often take for ourselves. And I think we often do. We often, go out on the land and we're seeking something, we're asking for
Mm.
something, we're looking for something. And almost that's what we've been, when you hear that word sacred or you hear that word holy or reverence or anything like that, that's almost what we've been taught, is that we are soul seeking, we are seeking wisdom, we are seeking help, we are whatever. But actually, the thing is with the earth, what we receive from her, we receive every single day. And the other thing is that because we're in that constant relationship with her, there's almost no difference. You really have to try hard not to give to her.
Mm.
Like to just go and take from her without giving is harder than it is to give and take. And I'm thinking about the fact that, when we breathe, the
Yes.
trees automatically, by the very nature of us breathing out, the trees get to breathe in.
Yes.
But we are
Yes.
in this symbiotic relationship, and Earth is the same in a way. And you almost have to try harder not to give to her than you do. The natural flow of things is we are just giving to her all the time
Yes.
with our
Yes.
breath, with
Yes.
the ways that we move through the world, with what we give to her. We are always just giving to her as she is giving to us. And I
Yes.
think we forget that sometimes.
Yes. Because we're not in consciousness, like you're not consciously aware of the fact that it's symbiotic, right? And I
Absolutely.
think that is beautiful because yeah, it was like I was speaking to someone last week and I was talking about like, the parasites on your skin and like how important it is. And like even as humans, like we're little parasites on top of Gaia, but we are necessary, right? Like we like she made us, like we were part of this evolutionary process. She put us on here just like I have these little parasites on my skin, and like it's all in perfect harmony. It's how it's actually meant to be, and sometimes we get so pissed off because the people are like, taking from her and like all of this, but like she put us here in the first place. And so like there is this like also like there's a reason for us to be here, even though we are creating fucking chaos so often.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But like she knew what she was doing. She wouldn't have like evolved us to this point where we are right now. She didn't want us here. She needs us. There's this beautiful relationship that she's actually going, no, but I want you here. I made you. You got here because of me.
I think about it like teenagers in a sense. When you have a teenager in the house and they get to that point where they're like, no, I'm going to assert my independence and I'm going to be. And parents
I
never
know.
stop loving it. Yeah, Yolandi knows better than I do. Parents, not because, just because I am not a mother at this point anymore. Parents never stop loving their children just because
Yes.
they are teenagers. They just go, for God's sake, I'm looking forward to getting through this phase. And
Yeah.
I sometimes think Gaia is probably a little bit like that with us, a little bit like, oh, will you stop slamming the door?
Yeah.
Just talk to me with some respect.
Will you clean your room,
Yeah,
please?
clean your room. These are all the things that Gaia's doing. And I don't say any of that to make light.
Mm,
I say it as a reminder that, and just as you still love your own children when they are going through, whether it's the terrible twos or the terrible teens, she still loves us. She is just like, oh God, this is annoying.
yeah.
Every parent goes through that, every
Yeah.
parent. And I think that when we remember that and we remember that she's, we talk a lot, don't we, about how humans are gonna destroy the earth. The fact of the matter is we're not that powerful.
Mm,
What we might destroy is the living conditions for our own species and other species besides, but we won't destroy the earth.
yeah.
She is far
Yes.
more powerful than we are. And when we remember that, perhaps that's when we change things. So I guess part of today is also about coming back to us, imagine it like Mother's Day, but for the earth, like coming back to a place of loving and honoring our ultimate mother, really.
Yes. Oh, I love that so much. And I was just thinking, as you said that, like, so I was in Morocco a few days ago and we went to the desert and I was expecting desert, right? Like I was expecting, and then it had rained so much in Morocco that it was like going to the rolling hills of England. I literally sat there and I'm like, how is there so much greenery here in the desert, right? So, and I was just like, the earth is magnificent. Those seeds have been like lying in that, like they had a 7-year drought. And now it looks like it's lush, right? It was literally, I was like, am I in Yorkshire or somewhere like this? It was so funny, but I was just like, oh my God. So like she has got this potential, this regenerative, like amazingness about her. And you're just like, oh my God, like this was dead like 6 months ago. And now it's like regeneration. So yeah, she's just so powerful. Like we forget, like she will just like, yeah, she'll just make shit happen. It's incredible. It's really beautiful. So
And she,
yeah.
you know, I think often when we talk about, as to go back to what we were saying before, that thing about we go to the earth and we seek from her, but actually we don't have to seek. She, look at what she showed you, look at that lesson she gave you in that moment.
Yeah.
Whether those seeds have been sat in drought for 7 years or 7 minutes, doesn't matter. I'm going to grow from them. Like,
Yeah.
what wisdom that is, what a lesson that is to remember.
Yes.
And
Yes.
she is giving us this every single moment of the day. All we've got to do is open our eyes and remember it and be
Yeah.
conscious about it.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I feel like this is your opportunity now to walk out of here today and just be in awareness of your environment and like what's happening around you as well. Because I don't know about wherever you're living in the world, but like for me, my entire garden is full of bluebells. It's never, I've lived here 7 years. I've never had so many bluebells. So, you know, we've had so much rain and there's been so much like all of a sudden, like all of this life is sprouting out again. So wherever you are, look at your surroundings. How is it different from last year? Like how is like things change, and it's, you know, there's so much beauty in all of this as well. And it's just like we really like we need to start appreciating what we can see with our eyes, because she's constantly going, look, there's magic everywhere. So yeah,
Absolutely.
beautiful. Okay. So
Okay, let's do it. So we will do as we always do. Let's tune in and let's see what comes through. Let's do a bit of an activation. Let's do a bit of channeling. Let's see where we get to. We'll take it from there.
okay, so we'll let you go.
So I am going to invite you, as always, to just begin by getting yourself nice and comfy. And if you would like to, at this point, you don't have to close your eyes. You do later when Yolandi's talking, but at this point, you don't have to. But if you would like to, bring your eyes to a close and just let yourself focus on your breath. Letting that breath bring you all the way into this moment, all the way into this space, into your beautiful body, all the way into your relationship with this planet. You know, feel the weight of your body as it rests on the chair or the surface that you're resting on, or as the chair or the surface that you're resting on rests on the floor, as the building that you're in rests upon the earth. And just feel the way that she doesn't just hold us, she holds us close. What is gravity but the embrace of a mother that wants to hold us safe and close? And so that's where we are, safe in her embrace. As we breathe, as we let ourselves just fall into that holding. And as we do, let's begin by calling in a circle around us, calling out to the east and to air, to the birds that sing her songs, to the clouds that cover her from the glare of the sun from time to time, from the winds that are the whispers of her imagination, of her intuition, of her wisdom. To the east and the air, we invite them to join with us, to work with us, to bless this time, this space, and this work we do together. Welcome. And turning to the south and to fire, calling out to passion, to action, to creativity, calling out to the illumination, those sunbeams that just shine a light on just how radiant and glorious this earth of ours is. To those fires that rise up from within her like a temper, like a reminder of that mother who just says, please, will you tidy your room? We call out to the dragons and to the volcanoes, to the salamanders and to the flames. To the south and to the fire, we invite them to join with us, to work with us, and to bless this time, this space, and this work we do together. Welcome. Then we turn to the west and we call out to the west and to the water. We call out to the rivers and the streams that carry her lifeblood right around our beautiful planet. To the seas and to the lakes that help to show us the deepest depths of her memory, to the rains that fall upon us like the tears of a great mother, whose heart bleeds for all that happens here, but whose eyes also mist up with their love for us, with their joy for us. To the west and the water, we invite them to join with us, to work with us, and to bless this time, this space, and this work we do together. Welcome. Then we turn to the north and to the earth, calling out to the trees and the plants, the animals, the mountains, the rocks, and the caves, calling out to her surety and steadfastness, to her ability to just hold us, to the way she opens up a door and invites us to go in deeper with her, to curl up in her warm embrace, to the fact that she reminds us she is always there to shelter us from the winds, to give us anything that we need. To the north and to the earth, we invite them to join with us, to work with us, to bless this time, this space, and this work we do together. Welcome. And as we cast that circle around us, by east, by south, by west, by north, and back to east, we call in a circle of protection and a circle of connection, calling this circle in across time and space, so that wherever you are watching or listening to this, whenever you are watching or listening to this, you know that you are held, always perfectly held in this circle and by this beautiful earth of ours. And as we say this, we call into our circle the center, soul, space, spirit, and ether. We call out to our guides and our helpers, our teachers and our inspirers, our ancestors of blood, of soul, of stars, of heart, and of lineage, to our ancestors of soil. We call out to those who have called this mother of ours home. We call out to the energy of our great Mother Earth and the energy of all of those who call her not only mother, but sister, daughter, and so much more besides. To the center, to soul, to space, to spirit, and to ether, we invite you to join with us, to work with us, to bless this time, this space, and this work we do together. Welcome. And as we sit in this place, I invite you to just feel yourself really anchored into the earth. Don't just feel yourself held by her, but feel the way that, just like a tree, your own roots stretch down from the base of your spine, through the surface that you're resting on, through the floor of the room that you're in, down through the building that you're in, right the way down into the soil beneath you. And with a great big sigh, let your roots just stretch down deeper, allowing earth to welcome you home as you do, allowing her to hold you that little bit deeper, to hold you that bit more safely, as you know and recognize the fact that you are home. You are safe and you are held. And I invite you in this moment just to rest into her embrace. Let yourself really relax, handing all of your weight over to earth and knowing that she will hold you. And as you do, I step aside and I allow Spirit, the elders of this earth path, to talk through me to you. It can feel so hopeless to look at the world around you, to see the damage that is being done, to see the pain that is being inflicted, to see the war that is unfolding and the effects this is having, not only on humanity, but on all of nature. Do not forget that this is not the end. It is not even an end, though it is a turning point. May this day within which you honor our greatest love, our greatest beauty. Be a day in which you provide yourself with the truth of this matter, the reassurance that new beginnings will come on the other side of this turning point, on the other side of this juncture, that those new beginnings will be led by those of you who do not fear to show love, do not fear to show reverence. I wish to take you back to a time when your ancestors did not live in the houses of brick and mortar, nor even of those made of sticks and of branches. Instead, they lived upon the earth. They slept beneath the stars, alongside the animal kingdoms. Now, at this time, you are being asked to return to this level of connection. Do not fear. There is no need for you to sleep beneath the stars, for you to forego your comfortable house or your comfortable bed. But there is a lesson here for you to remember that it is the earth that is and was your first shelter, that it is she that is and was your first, our first everything. Stop looking now for the answers that will be found close at hand, and let yourself lean in farther, deeper, finding, accumulating, and then sharing answers which are so much more all-encompassing than anything you could have wished or dared. It is at this time particularly poignant to speak with the earth, to place your hands upon her, and in this moment, if you cannot, simply place them upon your knees and allow yourself to give the energy of your own reverence back to the earth beneath you, back to all that this great mother holds. Know that when you give your energy to the earth, you do not only give it to the planet as a living, breathing creature, you give it to each animal that eats from the plants, to each plant that grows tall from the soil. You give it to those who will one day eat the fruits of her labor, and you give it to those who even now sit within the earth, providing her with the sustenance for those foods. Know that you are giving back unto yourself, that it is always crucial to remember that you are not separate, that she is not separate. This is where frustration can come. This is where things can become very out of balance. There is now a time in which the earth herself is ready to share her radiance with all. She thanks you. We thank you for the work you have done to bring back into the foreground those energetic grids, those lines and pulse points through which her energy can run, within which her energy can begin to glow more brightly than before. This has been powerful work, but now it will become ever more powerful. Your task is not to force this. Your task is not to force anything. Your task is simply to allow the earth to do as she does, to allow yourself to continue as you do, to remember each and every day, to consider those grids beneath you, those lines beneath you, and to honor the way they shine and radiate brighter and brighter still. Put your hands upon the earth, darling, and know as you do that you are held no matter what is sent your way, no matter what the earth, her people try to tell you about yourself or about the future. You are held. You are part of this corner turning, and this is not the end. Blessings.
Beautiful, thank you. Okay, so just staying in this beautiful, beautiful space right now. Let's take a few breaths. Really feel yourself dropping into your body right now. Irase andolowa, nitare ila imia totonua, et chatra evlasin nikirewatra I, durun la ish darase velenya tarau. Duruatra ala ikin, ikurush alas evraniki ahiokurua etahin, eramashi lahioso. And so wherever you are today on this planet listening, as you are here, sat on the chair, on the bed, wherever you are, there's a part of you, that is connected to the Great Mother. Every day that you walk, you step on this earth, you move, and you are still connected to the Great Mother. And as you are connected to the Great Mother, you are also connected to all of the forces of energy that is around you, that holds this entire universe and universes together. And all of this, woven light all together. And so today, we will allow ourselves to connect back into the sun. We will allow ourselves to bring some of that beautiful energy from the great central sun through our own and bring it into these beautiful grids and show our appreciation at these magnificent energies that we get to interact with every day and we get to share with Gaia. And us as these conduits, these beautiful, beautiful conduits of light. Part of our purpose here on this planet is to be these reeds, these hollow reeds that people love to, that word, the hollow reed. We get to become that. We get to become that every single day through our interaction with all of these energies that surround us. So as you sit here now, focus on this beautiful light of the sun that holds all of that magic, all of that amazing energy that is constantly moving, exploding, creating. And let's just take a moment to put this into perspective. So as we have the sun in the center of our solar system, see us here on our little planet, on this beautiful little planet that is in exactly the same exact spot that she needs to be in, exactly the right place that she needs to be. And that distance between her and this amazing sun of ours. this family, the solar system family that we are in, and that exact place that she is positioned in this ecosystem. And as she receives from the sun, you and I receive from the sun that light of life that shines upon her, and that mother energy of the sun as well, that is such a conduit of life for our planet, for our mother, and how all of that energy that is pushed out into our solar system and it hits us, and there's this radiance, there's this growth potential, there's this life, and this sun that is connected to that beautiful great central sun, and all of that energy moving at the moment and changing and changing and changing, and so much of that energy coming from the center, Ndudualahi. So feeling all of those new flows of energy that is moving through our sun, and see how those beautiful colors, those rays, Kionua hiaka, the magic of the plasma, Muturunuala hiaka, the codes, Muturunualahi, how that moves towards you right now, and Udwalahi ande, how that comes through your body, and how it hits your own internal sun right now, that beautiful light within you. And Durualahi nahiaka, and as we take that light from the sun and we move it through our body, through our own suns right now, and we feel our connection, our deep connection, all the way back to the powerful central sun. Through our bodies, we feel that energy. And then I want you to consciously push that energy right through your body. Be that hollow reed right now, and push it down into Gaia through those magical ley lines, the dragon lines, Mutualahi, and see how you can push that energy even deeper and deeper through all of the layers of Gaia, through every single lake that is under there, through those streams of magma, Muturunualahiake, through the rocks and the crystals and the big caves, all of it. Just push that straight through. And know that this is our time to give back to her, and we allow that light to go right to the center, to her heart today. And as we send that light through with so much love, we allow all of these energy lines of hers to start to light up, because we are lighting up, because we are giving all of this love and this appreciation and this deep, deep reverence for her. And we give, and we give, and we give, because we can. Mashunuasa, because this is a never-ending supply of light. Maturunualahiaka. The sun does not stop burning, and it will not be stopping for billions of years to come. So as you allow this energy to run through, you feel your heart being filled up as well as part of this process. Matutuanatata. Because when we start to work together, we all benefit. And there's all of this love that comes through us. And we give, and we give, and we give. And so now I want you to see this beautiful stream going through your body, and sit in the magic of that light right now, and feel every single little cell in your body with its own little sun inside, picking up on this light and starting to glow, and feel yourself glowing with this energy of love and reverence, and feel how easy it is when our hearts are happy to share, when our hearts are happy to give. Maturunuala indahiaka ishonasa, when that joy of sharing this light becomes so commonplace in our beings that our cells are rejuvenated and rejoicing. Goronuala hiaka, and the land under your feet, Muturua hiaka, as you send that love into these grids, and how that is impacting your community, and how that is impacting the land that you live on, and how that is impacting the animals and the plants and everything that you will eventually consume as well, and what you will eat and put back into your body. Aronuala iandatahi, this beautiful cycle of life and how this interconnectedness and this symbiotic nature of everything that is. Tunuata ianda ishelahi. And also matarahiaka, as we bring that light through the connectedness of those strands, maturunuata hiaka alashanasa, that is connected to us and that is connected to everything. It even runs into that. Mushulosu asahiaka. So see how everything lights up. Andula inya naraturua rahia lehindia tarahimba seku. Andutua tarahiaka. So as we are in the joy of this light, mutuluashana sahia kurua tahiaka, know that when those Maturua Hiaka walking on the earth will feel that light. Maturua Natahiaka, their soles of their feet will be connecting with the light that you have sent out. Maturunua Lahiaka Raisha La Indase Hiandora Wahiake. And so just take a moment just to be in gratitude for this. And give your thanks to Gaia. And every moment that you get to be here on this planet, and thank her for looking after all of us. Thank her for truly being the greatest mother, the greatest mother. Andurua tahia kala ina hia kurawa, hishona se tahi. So much gratitude. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, okay, fantastic. So again, as the guide said to us earlier in Karen's channeling, place your hands on the earth. Visualize yourself placing your hands on the earth. Feel that energy. Feel that connection. This is available to you every day. This gesture of love to her is available to you every day. This gratitude for her is available to you every day. And when you start to consciously give gratitude, you will sense it from her. You will sense it from her because she is always saying thank you. Always. And Dutualahi. Amazing. Oh, so as we give our gratitude to the beautiful sun, to the beautiful great central sun, to the lights in our heart, and to Gaia today. And as we say Happy Earth Day, Happy Earth Mother's Day, from all of our hearts. Kia la irashanasi hiake. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whew. So take a moment now just to come back into your body as we say thank you to the light, and we come back into our own being and we let this consciousness, this awareness, this 3D-ness of us come back into our bodies. Feel yourself really starting to feel heavy. Feel that connectedness with Gaia. Moving your fingers and your toes. Move your body around if that's what you need right now. Feel your human self. Geshinda hiaka. Beautiful. Just take a few deep breaths in just to really settle into your body right now. Kina hiake. And know that when you walk out into the world with this amazing light, this amazing gratitude, this is like a wildfire that we get to share. This is like a beautiful, beautiful fire that we get to light up the hearts of all those around us. So much gratitude for this. Wahia nahi ke. So as we close the circle today, Mishenda he isalahinda eroenda heke urushola se embarasana sa ikoruala she iserasiana ikayama ishulashi. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now just take a moment just to come back Very slowly opening your eyes. Slowly, slowly returning to the room.
And return all the way back to us. Bye. Thank you for that, Yolandi. It was awesome.
Thank you.
So I think there is something really powerful there, isn't there, for us today? I loved what you said about like the ultimate Mother's Day. This is the Mother's Day. And you know what? Just as if your mum is in your life and is someone that you have a good relationship with, just because there's one day a year that we is her day doesn't mean we can't make every day a day that we love her and tell her that. The earth is the same. You know why? Let's make every day Mother's Day, Earth Day, because that's when we get to cherish her.
Oh, I love that. Beautiful. Oh, thank you so much for joining us this month. And yeah, like Karen said, we're going to be back in a few weeks to talk a bit more about like our shenanigans in Glastonbury. We'd love to have you there and just to, yeah, I mean, it's all, that's what this project is about. It's about like our relationship with Gaia, and just the more we talk about it, the more we share about it, that's what we do. Like, and we want you to also become one of those people with us who's like, yay, mom, we're here for you.
Yeah. We love you.
So come and be a person like that with us. Beautiful. Okay, fantastic. Thank you so
Thank you very
much.
much. Take care, and we will talk to you again soon.
Great.
That's a
Have
lot.
a beautiful, beautiful day further. Remember to drink lots of water, and thank you so much for joining us. Ooh, and as Charlie would always say to us, like, subscribe, all of the good stuff, share with your
Yeah.
friends. Fabulous. Have a good month. Bye.